So you want to start a YouTube channel? Let's talk about it. In today's video, I'm talking about niching. I'm going to go over what is a niche, should you have a niche, the benefits and challenges that might arise with having a niche, and if you want to have a niche, what is the process of making that selection for yourself? Now, this video is number 5 of my 16-part series on how to start a YouTube channel. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go ahead and take a peek at those once you're done with this one. I've already covered privacy and security settings and how to go faceless on YouTube, as well as all of the equipment that you could possibly need to start your channel. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Hi, my name is Chinye, and I'm a new business development strategist, and I use my 10 years of corporate finance experience to show you how to start and grow your business, even if you have a limited budget. If that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and let's get started. Okay, so the very first question I want to answer is number 1, what is a niche? Now, I never want to presume that everyone knows what in the world I'm talking about, so I just want to make sure and define some terms here so that we are all on the same page. Now, a niche refers to a focused area or topic within a larger subject or industry. It's a very distinct area of interest that caters to a particular audience with shared preferences, needs, or characteristics. In the world of YouTube, having a niche means creating content solely and specifically around a particular theme, subject, or interest, which allows you to target a very specific audience and build a dedicated community. Niches can range from broad categories like technology to more specific categories like smartphone reviews for budget-conscious consumers. So you can get very broad with them, or you can get very, very specific with how you want to niche. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Should you have a niche? Now, this particular topic is very controversial. You will see so many people telling you, yes, you need to niche down, and then there is that other camp that says, no, you don't. Well, I'm kind of in that no, you don't need to have a niche. Although if you have a very specific goal and you want to have a well-defined niche, then go right on ahead. Now, if you're talking about niching in the context of building a business on YouTube, then your niche is going to be whatever your business niche is in. That does not mean that you can't infuse a bit of your personal life or personal brand into your content, but your business does have a defined niche that you're going to naturally fit into. Question number 3. What are the benefits of niching? Now, there are quite a few, but for the sake of time, I'm only going to talk about a few of them. If you want the exhaustive list, you can grab my ebook, The Comprehensive Guide to YouTube, in the description box below. Okay, so number 1, niching allows you to attract a very specific and very engaged audience that is interested in your content. That boils down to the fact that you are going to have some pretty loyal followers. You have people that are specifically coming to you for a very specific thing. You're going to be able to build community around your topic, and in doing so, your audience will associate you with that topic or niche. For example, fitness. If you're in the fitness niche and all you do is workouts, then you become the go-to person when someone is specifically searching for their workout of the day. Your audience associates you with that one topic, and you become the first thing people think about when they're looking for information on fitness. Number 2. This inherently means that niche content tends to resonate more with their viewers, and therefore that leads to increased likes, comments, and shares among their viewers. This essentially means that niche content tends to have way more engagement than those channels that don't have them. For example, if I'm going to your very niche channel, then that would typically mean that I'm looking for something specific. I may have a question that I need to ask, or I'm trying to learn about a specific topic. Because of that, I'm more likely to save your video and like your video and possibly even ask questions in your comment section because I'm looking for something very specific. If, however, I'm only looking at your channel for entertainment, which is typically more so the case with non-niche channels, then I'm less likely to ask questions or save or like the video. For example, if I'm looking to build a computer from scratch, I'm most likely going to go to someone's channel who is specifically talking about the intricacies of building a computer from scratch. I am more likely to ask that person questions. I'm more likely to like and save that video because it specifically answers a question that I'm looking for. On the other hand, if a video comes across my feed where a creator who typically talks about fitness and productivity happens to be building a computer, I may stop to watch because it's entertaining and aligns with what I'm trying to do. However, the other creator who focuses only on building computers is more likely to be seen as an expert because this is literally all they do on their channel. Because I see them as an expert, I'm more likely to go to that person's video and ask them questions about motherboards and chips versus going to the other person who has their dumbbell sitting right next to their brand new graphics card. This brings me to my next point, and that is expertise recognition. When you have a niche, that means you're going to have to dive deep into that topic in order to really find content ideas. That inevitably makes you more of an expert in that niche, and you are really diving deep to share that expertise. Because of that, you're now an expert in my eyes because the average person isn't going that deep on that topic. You will inevitably be known for that niche. It puts you in authority on that topic. Number 4 is easier monetization. Because you're going deep into your niche, that means that you're going to have an easier time with SEO optimization and keyword research. This also means that you're going to have an easier time with ranking your videos on the first page of YouTube search. Because of this, niche channels will have an easier time with finding and building their community and tapping into their audience. So hopefully you get the picture on why niching can be so beneficial. So let's go ahead and move on to the next question. How do you pick your niche? Well, that depends. Is this for a personal brand or is this for a business? As I mentioned earlier, if you already have a business established and you're trying to leverage YouTube to raise brand awareness or something like that, then your niche is going to be whatever it is that is going on with your business. If, on the other hand, you want to build a personal brand or you're thinking about starting a business but haven't decided what business you want to start, then this question is a bit more open-ended. So the first question I would ask you if I'm doing a consultation is, what is your day 100 dream? Now, I've talked about day 1 and day 100 dreams before on my TikTok channel, but for the sake of this video, I'll go ahead and reiterate it here. So day 1 and day 100 is all about building. Every single business has a day 1. Not every single business has a day 100. So in a nutshell, every single business has a starting point. If you think about Amazon, Jeff Bezos talks about how he started in his garage. Bill Gates talks about how he started in his garage. Walt Disney had a day 1 where he started in some random studio. They did not wake up one day and all of a sudden they have a multi-billion-dollar company. These are companies that started from the ground up and had to work to get to where they are. Day 100 is where they are now. So for Disney, I'm talking about huge animation studios and theme parks and blockbuster movies and TV shows and iconic characters like Mickey. For Facebook, day 100 is being on the stock exchange and it's being a household name and it's having Instagram. Those are day 100s. So when I'm asking you, what's your day 100? I'm asking you what your ultimate dream is. You may not be at your day 100, but this is your day 1. If you have a dream or a goal or a desire, then you have a day 100 dream. And if that's the case, then your YouTube channel might as well be your day 1. So if your day 100 is to have a multi-million-dollar real estate development company, for example, then why not have your day 1 be your YouTube channel where you talk about getting your real estate license? Then within the next year, you have your day 2 and you talk about selling your first property. And then you have your day 3 where you make videos about how you purchased your first flip house. You see where I'm going with this? If your day 100 is showing your collection at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week and having a luxury clothing line, then let your day 1 be your YouTube channel. Let your first video be you applying to fashion schools. Let your day 2 be the first garment that you ever make in your very first sewing class. Let your day 10 be you graduating from fashion school. Let your day 20 be the first garment that you ever sold in your Etsy shop. If you have day 100 dreams, why not go ahead and start your YouTube channel as your day 1? Okay, so barring any day 1/day 100 dreams, if you are one of those people that have multiple interests and you need help with either narrowing it down or figuring out how to combine them together in one channel that makes sense, then I would suggest one of 2 strategies. So the first strategy is a dominant versus subordinate niching strategy. So in this strategy, you'll have one niche that dominates your platform and your other interests will take more of a subordinate role. So there is one YouTuber on here and I cannot remember her name, but she is in the book niche, but she also includes content around her dance troupe that does K-pop dance. Now, her primary main content is all about booktube and book reviews and book journaling, but she does occasionally take her viewers on a vlog style journey into her K-pop dance troupe life. So it's not a major part of her channel, but it is there, and we do get to see that aspect of her life. The other option is what I like to refer to as symbiotic niching. So in this strategy, the goal is to combine different niches together to create one cohesive niche channel. So here's an example. If I were to describe a YouTube channel that combines mukbangs with crime fiction or with true crime, the viewers in that niche would know exactly who I'm talking about. This creator has seamlessly combined two different niches into one in a creative way to create her own brand, right? So that particular creator I'm talking about is Stephanie Sue, by the way, if you were wondering. So I'm going to throw out an example and show you how you can create a unique brand by doing this and combining two completely different niches into one. So with this example, you've got someone who is a book lover but also does fitness content. So what if this person were to combine this into a channel where he or she listens to audiobooks while they work out, but then they do their book review in like a sauna or a hot tub during their active recovery? That to me sounds like a pretty interesting and unique channel perspective. So what if you then like titled that channel something like Books and Brawn? Like I could see that having a lot of monetization potential with all of the spin-off stuff and merch that could go with that. So you could have merch with a brain that has these really jacked arms that's reading a book, or you could have partnerships with companies that do bath salts or bubble bath type of things. Or you can create your own business that has bath bombs or even candles with bookish themes. And these are the types of interesting perspectives that you can happen upon when you start entering into the realm of symbiotic niching. So don't ever feel like you have to like only pick one of your interests and must toss the other ones aside. Think about how you can kind of combine them into some unique perspective that you can create your own unique brand from. So I have some worksheets in my ebook that specifically go through niches, especially if you have multiple interests. I've also provided a couple of different prompts that you can use with AI to help you combine your niches if you're interested in possibly going with the symbiotic niching strategy. So feel free to grab that if you're interested. All right, so that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any additional questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments down below, and I will try to get to them as quickly as I can. If you would like some additional help with strategizing for your channel or your future Day 100 business goals, feel free to head on over to my website at businessonabudgetco.com and book a session with me, and we can talk about it right over there. All right, thank you so much for watching.